Run. Saturday. Oh, I hate to hit this stuff here. The photo that I had, sorry, the commission that I had. Oh, hey, my mic is nowhere near me. Yeah, that photo is great. It's done by Dr. Dubs. Think, think I have a trigger for it. There we go. So, yeah, it's damn good. I'm gonna get him to do another piece at some point, and we'll see what we get out of it. So where did we left off? We left off having met Soseki Natsume, um, who invented the dab in the 1880s. That is his biggest achievement. For those who wonder what the title of this means, The Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro, it literally just means The Adventure of the Clouded Heart. I figure I should throw that out on this stream this time around. And it just occurred to me that I do not have my little calculator running, so let me put that back up real quick before I forget. If I remember where I put the darn thing. Nope. It might be under G. Stream apps. Cool. And then copy this for later. Cool. It should actually be showing nothing there now. Why is it not showing yet? Give me 1 sec here. Otherwise, we're not going to have that calculator handy, and it's going to suck. Where is it under? It's like under this. And then if I refresh it, there we go. And if I go back to this, all right, problem solved. It's back. All right, let's do this. He never expected the Spanish Inquisition. Sasato is just so like, hey, we're here to do a job. Maybe you should like settle the hell down. By the way, I have a bowl of chips that are transparent apparently, but I have a bowl of chips that I'm gonna be eating for a little bit. I realized I wasn't quite full after lunch. I will admit though, I should have said crisps. Whatever. He does look like he hasn't slept in days. I don't know how well it makes out on stream, but his eyes have definitely become a lot more red than when we last saw him. God, his fucking teeth. Hey, Runo, don't do that. Natsume was more fun when he was Prisoner Chan. Oh, hey, he did a dub. Sorry, a dab. Good old Runo's dabs. Is Esquire even a term in the UK? I know it's a term in the United States. He's so nervous to meet Lord Van Zeeks. Well, I would be too. Like, how many glasses of not Merlot, sorry, brandy is he gonna go through today? Yeah, it was a harrowing experience. We had to put up with a lot of people we didn't want to put up with. So I'm going to throw this out there, and I'm going to bring it up a couple times today. Would anyone want a vinyl sticker of this particular emote? Let me put that in chat real quick here. I gotta figure out if I do decide to give away vinyl stickers of this emote. I gotta figure out how I will do that. But I might potentially do this. We'll see what happens. But if you're interested in a vinyl sticker of my Hacks emote, I happily will consider printing off a batch of them and then giving them away to anyone who asks for them in stream, I guess. I'll figure this out. There's something I've been playing with as of late. But if you're ever interested, let me know. And I'll mail a sticker wherever you are in the world. The only rule will be is that you have to be a follower for one thing, and a recent enough follower for that matter. Not recent enough, excuse me. Sorry, like not somebody who just signs up a million accounts for the sole purpose of getting a bloody sticker. I don't know, be a random. Yeah, you can have a sticker, but like if I go ahead and print them, I'll figure out how to do this. Saseki looks like he's just about to go and cry. That man's been through so much. Like, wait, what's what? Okay, I don't know if you all can see what I saw there, but his teeth, like, bent far inward on a 45-degree angle. Like, it was not pleasant looking. Well, the thing is his teeth are forward in that one particular shot, but then, like, all of a sudden he was talking and his teeth were bent backwards, and I'm like, oh god, that's terrifying to see. I wish I didn't notice this. Yeah, I hope Kazuma's watching over us too. The Old Bailey courtroom. Hey, it's the same bloody jury as before. What is this shit? Come on, this is not impartial. Well, at least Santa Claus is on trial, and then we got Dracula here. I don't really have a nickname for Runo. But he's Dracula. Yeah, Can you, like, speak less racist, please? Yeah, do you have a point? Wow. Susato-san to the rescue here. Do you know, I initially thought that the, like, you see the butt of his sword there, right? I initially thought that was inside the glass, and I thought it was like some sort of, like, mixing apparatus, but no, it's just the glass transparency and all that. Hey, hold on a sec. Mr. Fairplay is the fucking foreman? God, this is gonna suck so hard. Juror number 1. Gee, I don't know what his name is. Gee, juror number 3. I don't know who he is. God, juror number 4. God, I have no idea who she is. Juror number 5. Didn't we see you yesterday? God. Oh boy. So we're gonna have to make hand gestures in his direction, because I'm pretty certain that ASL was not really a thing at this point. At least not in the way we know it. And ASL as in American Sign Language and not age, sex, location, okay. It would be ESL, Jesus. Well, his precious glass has been turned into flame. Yep. I have a feeling we're gonna find out who she is. Oh, do they? That said, I don't think it existed in the way we know it. No, Santa is... This is Santa. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Chips. Are you allowed to bring... You know what? I shouldn't ask this. You're allowed to bring a sword into the courtroom. Why can't he bring his own fucking fish and chips? Olive green. Okay. Well, she's been stabbed in the back, so I would say that her life is in danger. Alright, Gregson, what are you going to show us? Ooh, a map. By the way, there is a Briar Road in London. It does not look like this. It's more like in a subdivision of some sort, whereas with like no throughways or anything. There's old name for pipes. What are you on about? Oh, that's actually pretty clever. See, I don't smoke, so I wouldn't know these things. Rolly beat. Rolly beat. Jesus. A heavy blade like that, almost anyone would have been able to stab the poor woman. So Susato is about to go and say that she wants to knife someone. It's pretty fucked up of Susato to say that. Minor detail about this sword. Yeah, what's the motive? How is it that they're like, well, we can't establish a motive. The woman is still comatose, but we're just gonna send this guy to jail, you know? Just make this problem go away.
Yes.
There we go, that's a lot better.
Objection.
God, what a fucking clown. Someone could have been hurt. Yeah, Scotland Yard never makes mistakes, never does anything based on bias. The new, oh god. Did he like quit it with that word? Alright, let's go through this. Five, 445. Visibility was reasonably good, and there was no one else about but the victim. The sun would have been setting about that point, considering the time of year. That's correct. Okay, so I'm interested in knowing what those books were. Because, like, it's a color photograph from the 1880s. He does admit that he's done stuff, which makes sense. Hmm. The question is, like, why was Soseki traveling with a knife? Well, the problem is we're still 20 years off from having a photographic image that's color. I love this weird decision to have color photographs in this game, considering like the original trilogy was like rife with monochromatic photos. Alright, let's see how we do this.
Hold it!
London Fog is pretty well known. I would like to have a London Fog right about now, I'll admit that.
Hold it!
Could it be necessary? Hey, Jeannie. In February? Like, what time would the sun be going down in London? Like, it was like, what did they say? It's the 20th of February, and this was like, what, 2 days ago? So, sunset... The sun would have been setting about 20 after 5 at this point of the year. Like, we would have had at least 20 minutes. The weird fact about the United Kingdom, it actually has a wine producing part of the country. I would not say that it's like the best part of the world to grow wine in, but you can actually hey Skulgan. You can actually grow wine in the southwest of the United Kingdom. Just live on the west coast. There's lots of heat out here. Never gets as cold as Toronto in Vancouver. I love how, like, Bruno is just like... It's just like, oh, hey. Okay, I'm glad that Van Zeek's noticed this. Yeah, I'm trying to buy a place for under $1 million, and I'm boiling alive trying to do it.
Hold it!
What were the books, though? What were the books? Well, yeah, it's books. I like books. Books are great. There's a bookshelf to my left here. I guess on the screen it looks like... I have no idea how to perceive it. Anyway,
Hold it!
there's books over here, and then there's books in my living room, and then there are books in my bedroom. I don't know, people are great. I like people. Ah, yes, he was reading through the Canterbury Tales. Bourbon books. Bourbon books. Hold on a sec here. Nope. They weren't his books. He didn't go to Bourbon Books, he went to your books. This is where we find out that Bourbon Books has been bought up by the Your Books book chain. Hi, dummy. I greeted my cat, and immediately she gets freaked out. You're so reliable, sweetie. And now she's mad at me. I want to say that the bookstore's name... Alright, so we've added the bookstore name to the testimony. And the reason why is because the receipt is for a completely different bookstore. Assuming that there wasn't some sort of weird, merger or whatever.
Objection!
There we go. Got it. Could you imagine a Ace Attorney game where you have to do mergers and acquisitions. Like, there's a book that I think it was on Boxing Day. I found a book that was all about mergers and acquisitions. And it was like a Boxing Day special, and I was like, oh yeah, some light reading. Mergers and acquisitions.
Objection!
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 We could have like a really vicious merger and acquisition, like, I don't know. How about a different game where you start playing with like Enron and what's the other one? Thanos? There we go, Thanos. Where is your books? Doesn't change the path that he takes to go to the house, so that fucking sucks. You might be cute enough to throw out. Nah, I don't know about that. Bruno is just like, God, I can't believe this is happening. Holy fuck. How would you even, like, okay, with the leather gloves you can pull this off. But it's really hard to break a glass like this. Don't... You do not want to invest in me, trust me. I will make your hearts break. Potentially, it might be closest to the stairs. Let's see here. Hmm. I'm gonna go for raising objection. I'm gonna save in this spot here. I don't know if I made the right decision. Hmm. This is very complicated.
Objection!
Right, so... Why wouldn't he?
Objection!
Interesting. It'd be funny if this was a game over. It'd be really funny if this is a game over. Oh boy. Interesting.
Guilty.
Oh boy.
Guilty. 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 Guilty.
Oh fuck. Oh dear. Did I make the wrong decision though? That's the question. Okay, never mind. I was like, this is way too easy. Wow. Yeah, let's fuck off with the rights, right? Let's just do it my way. Mr. Fairplay, can you shut up, please? I actually like this. I like this mode. All right. Woman in green collapsed. Poor woman was attacked from behind, wasn't she? How She was attacked from behind. Interesting. With minor exceptions, yeah. There's something about this case that I want to say is rather peculiar. But let's see where this goes. Turn the tide. We gotta do a turnabout. Alright, let's do this. I actually like this mode. This is to me a lot of fun. Like it's weird, it's wacky. Bruno just smacked himself in the head. Alright. Hey, look at that. We got our good friend Gregson on the left. Alright, let's see here. See here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get them to explain this one here. Let's make a quick save here. Alright, let's do all this here.
Hold it!
Yep. He's a really shitty banker if we ask. Sorry, if we think about it. A man of repute. Yeah. Water under the bridge. If I could turn back time. This is so weird. I hope so too. If he starts chopping down that cane, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Hold it!
I get the impression that... Wow, she's not racist at all. But I get the impression that there's something about the victim that's not quite right. Oh dear. Hey, how much lead is inside of that powder case there? Jesus. Yeah, the dabbing caused the stabbing. A dab caused the stab. You dabbed, you stabbed.
Hold it!
Hey, I just noticed his haircut. Look at his haircut. What the fuck is going on with his hair? What is this with what is with his hair? Hmm. A dab and do stabbing. A stab it, dab it. Fuck off. Oh, that's bad on so many levels. That's a good reason why you would take the long way home.
Hold it!
She's the maid, yeah, yep, uh-huh. Uh-huh, yep, the maid. She's the help. It's rather interesting how she is on the jury, despite living next to the stabbing scene. Wow. I guess this is what happens when you keep a tiger in your house. Oh, excuse me, it's a lion. I'm getting my stories incorrect here. Uh-huh, yep. He's building a bomb. Oh, Sasato, you're being introduced to the concept of racism. Yeah, the stabbing economy was pretty high at that point. Yeah, she's a very impartial juror member.
Hold it!
I don't know if we should be fighting with a juror. Hmm. So basically, he's a worksman. God, this jury. This jury has a lot of. This jury is very impartial. Yep, very impartial. Wow. So already 3 people on this jury are a problem for me. How impartial this jury is? Yeah, it's very impartial. Alright, let's see what he has to say. It's funny how he has a green jacket. I'm gonna take a look at this here. Wait a second. Everything but the hair. Everything but the hair. What the fuck is going on here? What is your deal? What is your deal? This testimony thing that you're giving. What is... I don't understand this. I don't understand how this is even remotely possible. Interesting. Yeah, he has the finest of... I have no idea. He probably puts lard in it. Hold on a sec here. What the fuck is going on here? Are you the victim? How does the victim end up on the jury? Why is your hair not blonde? Yeah, I think it is extremely significant. Who are you? And why do you almost look like the person in that photo? I don't understand this at all. What the hell's going on here? There's something fucked up here, and I don't understand. Yeah, some of them don't, because they don't make any sense. I don't understand this. Like, for the jurors have some sort of connection to this case, or at least to me, or rather, Runo. Like, alright, for pity's sake, that little... Okay, I'm not gonna say that word. Already admitted himself, didn't he? If he set that woman in green collapsed before his eyes, why it could have only been the victim? I'm going to hit... Let's see here. Was it you?
Objection.
There we go. She looks a little bit worried about what just happened. What is with this man's... The man on the right's bugging me so much right now. Was he the victim?
Objection.
Some really nice paper, all things considered. The fact that one of the jurors is possibly, like, super involved in all this is what's making this super confusing. Okay, so I'm glad we're finally talking about the photo here, because, like, I kept looking at the photo and I was just like, come on, what the fuck? Like, wouldn't this, like, just make this a mistrial at this point, because portion of the jury is, like, related to the case in some aspect? Well, it's possible it's some cost savings or whatever. Oh dear. Well, you're living your best life. Jesus. Ooh. I love how these chairs just change color as well. We did it. We managed to secure a... Nothing. Nothing has happened. It just means that we're no longer, like, walking on eggshells. We're just walking on... eggshells. I really don't know where I'm going with this train of thought. Ben Zeeks would like to end this early just so he can have his retribution. Sasato? I wouldn't say that. Sasato's had some challenges, I'm sure. For pity's sake. Yeah, okay. So I don't need to pit you. Digging up the from dawn till dusk. Let's see, who should be pitting here? I have it. I have the answer to this next one.
Objection.
There we go, because there was street work being done on Meerschaum, I think that's what it was. I really like this. Like it's really corny and it's ridiculous, but it's fun. I enjoy pitting the jurors against each other. Well, he could have gone around the street works, like, they didn't have JCBs back then. So why wouldn't they have, like, had the option to just walk around it? Plus, health and safety wasn't really a thing then, so... My lord, Mr. Judge. Just call him Santa Claus. Just call him Santa. Be like, hey Santa, let's call it. Your Admiralty. Oh, look at that. Is now even. Well, hey, spoken like a real potholer. I have no idea what I'm trying to say here. A real potholer? What the fuck is a real potholer? A potholer is apparently a word according to web captioner, so what's to say that that's not actually a job title?
Objection.
Oh. Is he gonna throw it into the flame? Nope, he's just gonna burst, like, just break the glass with his own hand. What a guy. What a guy. Like, how expensive are these goblets? Goblet? And just the fact that he'll, like, throw the bottle behind him. Like, look at how elaborate that bottle is. So this is the 1880s. And you got, like, this gold film around the top. And he's just chucking the bottles behind him. Tuppence? What's a tuppence? Oh, it's a 2 pence. So there we go. He got paid. He only got paid one whole, basically just slightly over 1 quid. $2 Canadian he made that day to dig a giant pit. I love how Van Zieks gets a fancy thing to hold his paper, meanwhile Runo is holding, like, loose pieces of paper. It's just so funny to see. This is a good track, I will agree. Well, jeez. Van Ziek's really pushing this, isn't he? Van Ziek's really just like, I'm going to be a jackass. Oh, hey. He took off his cape for some reason. He's our benevolent mentor? Yeah, something like that. Ooh, we get more witnesses now. Alright, what are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get as witnesses? Hey, I'm gonna take a quick little break because I need something to drink. I'm just gonna pause this here for a sec and I'll be right back. Hey everyone. Sorry about that. I decided not to do something today and I'm paying for it, so... Wow. Rolly beat, okay. Rolly never gets any sleep, and there's Patricia. Uh-huh. Why is he chewing on his helmet? I don't like... Okay, first of all, he's already a Rozer, so that's something going against him right there, but... You know what they remind me of? They look like patchwork dolls. Like they literally look like patchwork dolls. They go 20 miles a day. I've heard that, like, soccer players, for example, could easily find themselves running 100 kilometers in a single match, and I find that hard to believe, but maybe it's possible. A man of slumber. Thank you. Oh dear, he's about to get choked again. God, where's his accent from? Like, I don't know if I would say that's Cockney. I wonder why he doesn't get enough sleep. She does have nice hair, but how old are these two? How old are you two? 23 and 21. Why do you look like children? Holy crap. John Garadeb is 46 and he looks like this? Like, look at Tobias. Then look at John. Tobias. John. Tobias. John. What the fuck happened to John? That's like... He just, like, aged. And then you look at Rolly. Rolly looks like he's fucking 12. Like... I just don't understand. Like, Saseki is just never gets any sleep. You can tell he never sleeps. You look at John. He's 46 and he looks like this. This man is not far behind him, and well, he looks a little young for his appearance. Sorry, he looks a little... I have a hard time buying that he's 44, but you know what? He looks like he's 2 decades behind this man. Like, retired from the army. Like, look at Strongheart. Like, Strongheart looks like he could be... Like, Strongheart and Van Zeeks are like 20 years apart, and yet you could tell me he's 42, and yet this man here is 46? What the hell happened? What did he see? Anyway. And these two look like they're fucking 12, and yet they're married, and supposedly she's 21 and he's 23? Like, what the hell's going on here? Like, no, not knocking on Sasato, but Sasato looks older than Patricia. Like, how old do you all think I am? Some of you know how old I am, but, you know. So these are the witnesses. I'm 24, you're extremely nice, and I'm not certain if that's a flirt, but nonetheless, I'm 37. I always weird people out when I tell them that I have like over a decade of experience in my field, and then they start to look at me as if I'm on some other planet. They probably think I'm Iris. All right, let's see what these two have to say.
Hold it!
Ah, yes. Very sexist job. Hold on a sec. What did you just say? Okay, may concern that Runo did say... Jesus. Will you stop chewing on that? I'd rather take the... You know what? The chain chomping is... Sorry, the cane chomping is worse. But this is almost as bad. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. Seriously, I don't like where that's going. Yeah, thank you. Adhere to the point. I don't want to hear any more about, you know, making him wear his police uniform. Metropolitan Police warrant card? What year does this game take place in? The Metropolitan Police didn't exist until the 1890s. Wow. Amazing. I feel sick to my stomach over these two. What a charming couple. Yeah, Yeah, thank you, Bruno, for being on my side.
Hold it!
Plump figure followed by a scrawny, thin-looking man. Okay. Where's the blood in that photo, by the way? Holy crap. Why does this man not get enough sleep? What is she doing to him? Wrong answers only. Maybe he's just narcoleptic. Like, what's to say that he isn't, like, suffering from narcolepsy? Which is a great trait to have if you're a police officer. Like, you know, there are a lot of traits you should have to be a police officer, and if you're narcoleptic, maybe that should be a requirement. Please stop. So, what did they have for dinner? Yeah, I'd leave the scene too if I ran into these individuals.
Hold it!
Yeah, these two are great. I really love them. I want them off my screen. Some old books, okay. Hey, can you stop that, please? Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's just everything about this photo bugs me.
Hold it!
Hey, yes, Grunt. Mustache. Wait, what? Hold on a sec here. We saw him, the man, mustache, hunchback, cat-like eyes, the taunt mouth, the snub nose, everything. Okay. He threw his books on the pavement. There's your answer right there. It didn't even have a weapon. How would it be stabbed? Yeah, but you just said he threw his books on the pavement. How do you stab someone if you're holding books? Like, is it a book knife? Like, let me go get a knife right now and put it into a book, and now that's a weapon.
Hold it!
Really? They actually... Well, I'm not surprised they exist. Like, I had a book safe a long time ago. Rolly needs to get some sleep. Blame computers, it's not your fault. Well, here's the thing. She likes that she likes him in his police uniform and says that she struggles to identify him when he's not wearing it. She keeps tugging on him with that scarf, right? And then add on top of that, they're recently married, and I get the idea that she's rather dominant in this relationship. I do not need to add any more color to the situation here. But yes, I do not like these two. At least I don't like her. Actually, no, I don't like him either because he's chewing on his fucking helmet strap. Holy crap. Alright, so now we've like established that this is like a really creepy relationship between these two. Can you stop pulling on the poor man? Thank you. Oh, please, no. Oh. I'm just imagining him speaking and it bugs me. The strap thing is disgusting. It's making me feel sick. And it makes me want to, like, hurl him along with her into the fucking sun. It would be real leather. We gotta turn the case around. That's what we gotta do. Yeah, we're looking for a contradiction, yes. Yeah, I buy that they saw Suzuki. Or Soseki. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you can ask me something. Are you gonna ask me about Shibari? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Why? I wish she would stop. I really hate her. I really want her to stop. No, I'd rather not know what you're capable of. You'll tell Rolly what to do? Oh my god, I hate her. Even Santa Claus is not really having any of it. Really?
Hold it!
What were the books? Do I have the book list here? The sum of 2 shillings. Actually, 2 shillings, because we didn't even make mention of this earlier. So he spent, like, you know, the equivalent of 10 pence back in the 1800s. So he spent about $24 on used books. You know, you got a pretty decent deal. Those are some Monsieur look like these are some interesting book titles. What did you do? This is very confusing. Did it? You sure the sound died? Because I see it coming out of my end. No, the sound's still there. I'm not sure what you're... I can hear it just fine. Like, I just checked on the stream, it's coming through. Yeah, because, like, I can see on the mixer and on OBS it's coming through, and, like, yeah, the bitrate was fine, and then I played it back, and it seemed okay. It's okay. Yeah, like, like the audio doesn't come in super loud through my mixer. I can make it louder, but I don't want to. Because otherwise I'll get drowned out from the game audio. What I want to know here is, what were these two up to? Alright. Because I need to check what the books were. Alright, the picture of Monsieur something or another. What's its yearnings? A meal for someone, and the last one, the thing becoming something. I think we get to present the receipt here. Yeah, so let's present the receipt on this. I think that's the solution. Yeah, so let's hit them on the receipt here.
Objection.
There we go. There's a book missing. Or rather, not a book missing, there's an additional book. There we go. The one thing I will say, though, about the receipt is it doesn't necessarily prove that he didn't have 4 books. Because, like, he could have had a book from another shop, and yet didn't. Haha, I found out that there were only 3 books, but how do we know that there weren't 4? Like, there's a slight flaw with this logic. Yeah, but one of the books could be in front of, like behind him, or in front of him, whichever way you want to look at it. There's something up with this body. There's no blood. The books are there for some reason. Like, how do you carry 3 or 4 books and stab someone, right? That's the thing that's bugging me. You know what I really hate? Is that the audio cue for the bottle going down is slightly off. Yeah, but like even then, like you're gonna risk dropping the books, right? And apparently he threw them up in the air, so entirely accurate testimony. Uh-huh.
Objection.
Oh, there's another photo. What an expensive goblet to destroy. The Lion's Pride. Yeah, but why is the victim holding the book? Yeah, we've been waiting for surprise evidence for a while, haven't we? Actually, no, we shouldn't say that, because we've had that come up in the omnibus case. The picture of Monsieur Lecoq. Canterbury Yearnings. A Meal for Gaboriau. But what was the 4th book? Patricia is flawless. That's what a bottom would say. Let me be real here. We know who the bottom in this relationship is. Hey, why is a portion of the book, like, missing? Look, like the book is like, oh, it's the lion. The lion ate a portion of the book. It's even the lion's pride. It makes perfect sense. The real murderer, or excuse me, the real Salter. Yes, the real criminal here is the lion. Yeah, this is a lion of a tale. Someone's lying here. Lying in waiting just to stab someone in the back. Just lying around like a lion. How many more lion puns can I make? I'd make more, but I would digress. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. A portion of the book is missing. Very prideful of... Yeah, I'm very... You know, I'm very proud of my work here. Neat. Wait, that's all you can do with this? Hey, it's missing a portion of it. Just the tip. Just the tip. Could you just imagine how bloody hot Van Zieks would be in that outfit? Like, I guess it is the 1880s or whatever decade apparently this game is in. So maybe it isn't super warm in the Old Bailey, but let's be real here. Like, I'd imagine you'd be boiling if you wore that in summertime. They already got married, though. Little Ice Age? Are you talking about when, like, Krakatoa or whatever it is went off? That was the 1840s. It was like 1846, I think it was. Alright, let's see here.
Objection!
No, it wasn't. The die has been cast. Something... What's gonna happen here, I wonder? Lawless hole. Jesus, this man. Lowly judicial assistant. Oh boy, Susato knows how to do this little flip thing. She should try it on you. One of this land's great guiding principles is tolerance. Yeah, there's a reason why it's called Turf Island now, right? Turf Island. What do I think? Yeah, well, he is the presiding lawyer in this case. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we presenting? Okay, let's figure this out here. I want to say it's this. I was thinking the knife, but I think the knife was misleading. I think it's the burnt book.
Objection.
Okay, this is the wrong decision or what? Where's the vital clue in this case? All right.
Got it.
Good gracious, finally he says that. He says the word.
Objection.
What truth does this book hide? Well, I think I know where the book comes from. It's from the lion attack. Its owner, because it's not any of us. Oh, come on. Come on. Because I think one of the members of the jury knows about this book.
Take that!
Yep, there we go. I'm pretty certain I could have picked John, but I felt like this was a better pick. Probably didn't matter. Uh-huh, yeah, his maid.
Objection!
Well, yeah, but the landlady of the
Objection!
of the accused is kind of fucked up to have as a juror. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, you know what? I remember the book from yesterday now that I think about it. Yeah, I remember this now. Van Seeks looks a little bit cross there.
Objection!
But it fell in the snow, so would it burnt went out? Like... Like... Well, that doesn't answer that, I guess, but nonetheless. Yeah, yeah. How can you imagine? How can you imagine? How could you imagine any of this? He chose to come back to court. Let's be real here.
Objection!
It's 60%. It's definitely 120 proof because in order to actually set the flames like ablaze like that, it has to be at least 60%. I actually came up with this in Author Blues' chats back when he was playing this game, and the only thing I could presume that's in these bottles, considering the bottle colors, shape, and all that, and the liquid itself, was that it was like this really, really strong brandy. Patricia has something to say, doesn't she? Or no? I would hate to imagine what this brandy would taste like. It would not taste very good. What did I think of the McGilded case? Well, I hated that man, and I'm glad that we don't have to deal with him anymore. He was an interesting character, to say the least. He definitely showed, like, a certain angle that you may have to work with if you're a lawyer. Like, there's no way in hell that isn't 60% brandy. You know, we really fucked up if he poured a glass and then just threw it into the flames. Like, you know what? I'm gonna make a temper tantrum happen here and pours in and go licks it right behind him. Oh, never mind. He just puts his fucking boot up instead. Just put your boot up. If I did that to my desk would... Well, the camera would shake, and I probably would bust a few displays. There's like 3 displays on this desk. Let's say we don't do that.
Guilty!
Guilty. Guilty.
Oh, dear.
Guilty. Guilty.
Do I get to do an examination of the fucking jury again? Thank you, Sasato. You're the best. Is he gonna throw the glass? Throw the glass. Throw the glass. Ooh, we made it to a checkpoint. I think I'm gonna call it for today. I'm having a hard time keeping my brain attentive at the moment, and it really sucks. Usually I'm pretty good about this, but today, I don't know, it's with me. Yeah, I'll be on. I'm gonna see if I can play this tomorrow. I have some things I need to do. I'm gonna move my mic a little closer. What am I gonna send you all over to? You know what? No, I don't want to do that. Well. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. Oh my god, can I not, like, learn how to type a command in chat? There we go. Go say hi to Lizzie. She's awesome. She's playing Tunic, which is like a Fox RPG sort of Dark Souls game. You should give her a follow and tell her that she's very good at what she does. I'll be on sometime tomorrow. If not, I'll be on Monday. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good one.